To the apostles and elders of greatness, stone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking their lives literally. You understand? In every meaning of the word, now more so than ever to do so. Yeah, we have a video, and today's an excerpt from a popular podcast, the Joe Rogan Experiences, or Margaret back here, I suppose. Yeah. And this is what they have to say on the matter. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Yeah. Alright, so we'll play the video. We got some precepts, as well.
Motherfuckers are pushing digital ID on these people. And once they do digital ID, they're going to attach it to a social credit score. Yep. They're going to attach it to a carbon footprint score. And then they'll be able to control your movement and control you entirely. And most importantly, they've already arrested 12,000 people for social media posts. That's insane. Above and beyond every other country, way above Russia. Russia was like 400 last year. The UK is 12,000. Any criticism of immigration, any criticism of grooming gangs and people being raped, any talk about how horrible this is, they come visit you. It's like someone's trying to destroy England. It's literally like they've got a concerted effort to destroy England, and they're getting away with it. Yeah, and what happens over there? It's really crazy. It's really crazy to watch because the mass immigration's not an accident. If I was going to destroy a country, I would do it exactly the way they're doing it. I'd take away their freedom, take away their ability to protest, take away their guns, which they did in the 90s, and then you start tightening that noose. Tighter and tighter, add more restrictions, more this, more that. I mean, we're getting closer. And just the arresting people. When you arrest 12,000 people for social media posts, you don't just arrest people for social media posts. You change people's ability to post about things because of fear. So they self-censor. So you don't even you're hitting them with like this one guy who complained about. There's a famous video where this fucking idiot in a wig. He's one of them judges, and they wear the wigs, the white powdered wigs, and he's sentencing this guy for 20 months for social media posts that are normal, like normal complaints about mass immigration of illegals from other countries that aren't assimilating and that they believe are ruining their society, which there's a real argument for. And that's what online discourse is supposed to be about, like having conversations, like I'm voicing my concern for the way society is running right now because of what's happening, and no one's doing anything about it, and no one's protecting anybody. It's nuts, man. Anytime.
Yeah, so basically, there is the extent of what it reached to in England, right? You have a little article there. It says, Bill C8 prevents you from accessing the internet. Bill C9 gets you arrested for posting. And Bill C2 monitors and tracks you. Right? Get some scriptures here. So first things first, the first precept I want to get, this is all signs at the times, right? Mark 3 and 9. It says, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver. I will read from 7. Mark 9 and 7. So you grasp the whole context of what I'm trying to say, right? Mark 13 and 7. And when you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be in a trouble, for such things must needs be. But the end shall not be yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows, right? This is where it begins, people. The elect man know this. I mean, I don't know if any other person just happened to stumble on this video. this is the beginning of sorrows. This is the beginning of the hard times, the chaos that will ensue due to Esau Edom trying to not regain but to continue the grasp on the planet, on the world, on the grasp on the rule in the world. Right? Right now they're in their heaven. The word heaven means what? Kingdom. So this is their kingdom. This is where they rule wherever they say goes. Look at what they're doing. As they just say on the podcast, that is what online discourse is for, to voice your opinion. Now they arresting people for it. Right? Moving on, verse 9, it says, but take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues ye shall be beaten, and ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them. Right? Ye shall be brought before them, rulers and councils, and so on and so forth. No, the things we say and we speak against kingdoms, you know what I mean, against rulership, so on and so forth, against great nations, right? This could be seen as how they say hate speech, right? This could be seen as that. But as they say in the podcast again, at the end of the day, this is how they're trying to maintain control. Right? Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, who go into the habitats of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Yeah, these are men still trying to maintain control. This is them, well, how to say it, the last ditch effort, I suppose. This is the last ditch effort to maintain control of society, to be on top, to be the rulers, right? Psalm 64 and verse 6, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep, right? Yeah. You know what he said? We just add restrictions and keep adding and adding and taking away restrictions and so on. The body man say, if I wanted to crush a nation, this is exactly how I would do it. You know what I mean? Illegal immigrants, restrictions, so on and so forth, take away the guns, which, as you say, which they did quite in the 90s. So you see, this was set up for this moment, for this time, which goes back to Habakkuk 2, right? Where you talk about the vision being, well, for a appointed time, so we tarry wait on it, right? So this plan has been set in motion from since way back when, you know? Way back when. It's the moment. No, look at that piece of PowerPoint. Yeah, the piece of this 49 and 11. It says, the inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Here is the pride of them, right? They think they will rule forever. They will have the last stand, the last say, the last kingdom. right? And that is why they meet any threat with brute force. They impose sanctions. They restrict their own people. They persecute them. They oppress them, right? Just so that what they will remain in power. They will remain on top, you know. And that is what they're doing currently with this digital ID thing back over in the UK, and the censorship of the internet. All right, anything that they deem, what I mean, hate speech or basically lawless, unlawful, however you want to put it. You understand? They would persecute you for it, right? And this video is just to highlight what is currently going on over in the UK. You know what I mean? Brothers over there literally risking their lives to push the word. And knowing the time of the famine of the word, and I'll get up, piece up and close off. Right? I believe it's emo. Well, I'm not using emo, so it's 8. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you must 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, no, it is for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And this is where we are with it right now. Right? So it was edifying to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yoshai Bashim Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom.